Oh yeah. Feeling this music. The Tkon review music just makes me feel like nostalgic. Right, okay, you can drag us in. You can drag us in, go for it. Okay. Okay, hello? Hello everyone. Hello, greetings to you. How are you guys all doing? Kyber, I thought you were dead. I thought you'd literally died. I haven't heard from you in 10 years. Oh, right, I see. That old excuse. Oh, nice, congrats. Oh, good. Glad you enjoyed it. He's doing the same kind of stuff you were before. What, sorry? Oh, okay. I'm not sure if... Oh. Just a heads up for everyone. I'm not sure if Discord's dropping, if I'm dropping. Yeah. So if you don't hear us at any point, just let me know. If you like miss anything, then you can always watch it back afterwards. This is live right now as well, so that if anyone is in... It's what, sorry? Can someone just double check to make sure you can hear everyone in the Discord? Because I want to be able to hear you guys as well on this. On the stream, that is. Okay, well, I'll have a quick check of that. 1 second. No. So why the hell does it say live? Oh, it's on YouTube Gaming. I hate YouTube Gaming. I'm on the wrong account, that's why. I know, technical difficulties. So yeah, this is for those of you who don't know or haven't been around before or haven't seen one of these big meetings before. So me, Uni and the generals in the Discord have a meeting every Friday to kind of discuss what's happening within the group, within Tkon, where it's going in the future, if there's any opportunities, who's done well for promotions and things like that as well as to voice any news that might be happening with us, as well as what we've been up to, etc. And every quarter, so every 3 months, we do like a mega one, so everyone can be invited and get information of what's happening in Tkon, in the community, what our plans are going forward, and how you guys can get involved with that. And basically, it's like a two-way interaction so that you guys can get an input into the future of the community. It's really about you guys. It's not about us. It's about everyone who's here and creating that bigger community, not just, you know, from the top down. I'm just going to check the YouTube stream's doing okay. Uni, do you want to kind of introduce this a little bit and just say what's been going well so far? I'll just give you the... Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I just want to double check the YouTube stuff a second. Just bear with me. Just keep chatting a sec, and I'll just double check. Okay, so sorry to interrupt a sec. It doesn't seem to be picking up very well on YouTube at the moment. I'm not sure why. So you can really barely hear the Discord. I'm just going to see what I can do to try and pick that up a bit, and hopefully we'll be able to hear again.
Okay.
If it suddenly pops back up, I think I might have actually done it. Just bear with me a sec. Just keep talking a sec, Uni, and then I'll just
no
double
worries.
check.
You don't see that many of the games. You don't see that many as well.
Okay.
It's been really great to see the support from for Rabbit and all these other areas.
Cool.
And it means a lot.
It's working again now,
really
just
does.
FYI. So those of you who are watching on YouTube, just to refresh everything that's kind of been said, we just want to clarify that everything's been going really well in the Discord, so there's been a lot more engagement in the community. So we've had people like Forbes, Lily, who else was there? Garking's been really good. Just kind of welcoming people in, pushing back that toxicity we had a year ago. And is there anything I've just missed off that, Uni? Or
No. I think that's generally it. Like the past 4 months have been, pretty solid in terms of everything else. And it's a shame that not everyone could be here today, because obviously time zones are a massive thing. We pushed it back so we can get as many of you guys in. But time zones are just massive. So it's something that I wish we could get everyone here. Hence why it's on stream today. It wasn't something we originally planned, but having it on stream is a great idea because then people can see it, and we get a record of what we planned and such. So if we're all good, we can actually move on to the agenda.
I can hear you in stream now, by the way.
You can hear us in stream.
I think so, yeah.
Perfect.
Nice.
Thanks, Goombas.
That's good. That's good. Goombas, my man.
Just wanted to say a big thank you as well to all of you guys. Well, one, for being here, and two, for being such great parts of the community so far as well. It's great to see all you guys chatting every day, or just being here long term as well, and popping in every now and then, saying hi, joining us on games, and getting involved with stuff. Because ultimately, that's what it's all about. We just want to get you guys really involved with stuff and help us build a big community of people just like us, to have friends to play with more than anything, and be able to go on Minecraft and just whoop ass on any server, as an example. But yeah, I just want to say a big thank you to everyone for all the stuff they've been doing so far this year. But first on the agenda, a bit of an elephant in the room as well, is the Minecraft stuff. Obviously we kind of had a load of success on Minecraft with Hypixel a year ago. And we had a lot of growth off the back of that, and it was all kind of unsustainable growth, and it really burnt us out, it really tired us out, and it's honestly not the thing we'd want to do long term. And it got to a point where Minecraft really dropped off a cliff as well, with the release of Fortnite, the increase in that kind of game, and the fact that they're cross-platform, free to play, can run on any old device. And Minecraft's just been taking hit after hit lately, along with slow developments, not interesting updates and stuff like that, which has really led to the community and the way we play Minecraft dying a lot. Not to say that we won't be doing it at all. The main point I want to get across is that Minecraft will be something that we're not going to main for a while. It's not going to be the main thing me and Uni play on YouTube, for example. It's not something we're going to be involved with a lot. But it's something we want active in the Discord. It's something we want you guys to lead and take on, because we'd love to have a presence in Minecraft, but we don't have the time. Sorry, what was that? Oh my god.
Timer!
What is that?
I love gorgeous background music.
It was like a horror movie.
What do you mean it's a horror movie?
So
It's my work music. We don't play.
I forgot what I was saying now.
You're welcome to bring the conversation.
You're welcome.
Oh, you completely ruined it, Kyber. Kyber ruined it, everyone.
We'll cut down the whole meeting.
I'm semi not sorry.
So yeah, just basically that Minecraft's going to take a bit more of a back seat from the YouTube point of view and from mine and Uni's perspectives, but it doesn't mean it's not happening in the community. So we've got Wayrest where they're often playing Minecraft. They're quite hardcore, but we want someone to kind of head up Minecraft and probably factions, if anything, because that's a really good kind of way of having Tkon in a community and build this community and trust and be competitive. It's a good outlet for that, and it's also a good way of getting people in who are only used to like 1.8 PvP. And the big thing from this meeting we want to get across is we're looking for leaders and people who are going to step up and say, we want to make a difference. We want to create this community you're striving for with you. We want to be involved with that and have our opinions going forward with that and be a big part of it. And, you know, as a thank you, we'll also like reward you and stuff like that with stuff, send you some gifts and shit like that. But we want to really get you guys involved with stuff and leading stuff, because the way it's been is me and Uni have been kind of doing everything. From like YouTube to marketing to recruiting to organising to, you know, looking at the future. Obviously with help of the generals, like pitching in where they can, so like organising stuff on Minecraft, giving us a download of the Discord, seeing who's been doing well, who's up for promotion, running a separate community, etc. But we've got to a point where a lot of the generals have kind of not gone missing, but they've got other commitments at the minute. So we've got Rabid, who's in the military, who's kind of took a bit more of a backseat. Same again for Doctor, who has gone to university. And Geo, his laptop has broken. So he hasn't really got much of an involvement in Minecraft or PC side of things at the moment, just in the Discord. And obviously we want to get you guys... It means basically there's spaces to help lead Tkon. Not that we're replacing anyone, it just means that like no generals are being replaced or anything, that's not what I'm saying, but it's like we need more people to help us give opinions and get involved on stuff we just don't have the time to know about. Rabid's like offended. He thinks he's going to be replaced.
Rabid, we're waiting for you to get home, mate. That's it. Just come home safe, and then
yeah.
You know what I mean.
As long as you come home, you're fine. And basically, with Minecraft, we want someone to head up like a factions community on Minecraft. If you're not interested in factions, that's fine. It doesn't have to be factions at the end of the day. It's all about you guys and your input. If you disagree with something we say, tell us what you want to do. Say, oh, actually, I'm not really into factions, but I am into vanilla, and I want to play some vanilla and build a community on that. And we're happy for you to do that. We'll give you as much help as we can and hints and tips and guidance, and you'll get to have a bigger say in the community and the future of the group as well. Is there anything else I need to add on to that, Uni, or is that everything?
No, I think that's really great. With the Minecraft side of it, I think that kind of, you know, it sums it up. You know, I mean, yeah, I'd love to, but in the same way, it's really difficult. And you know, Dag's reality comes in the way is we have a set amount of hours we have to work. Like the only way we can do Tkon is if we have real jobs at the same time. You know, Dax has got a baby and a house coming away. I've got real things as well. And obviously, Tkon's like a massive part of our life. Don't get me wrong, it's huge. It's like massive.
Takes a lot of our free time.
Motivated. Yeah. But, you know, we are limited to hours. And
yeah, this isn't like something... It's not like we don't want to do stuff. So say if we like Minecraft, it's not like we don't want to do Minecraft. It's just we don't have the time for it. And we can't justify spending that time on something that's not going to give us the reward when we can put our time elsewhere. Because the YouTube channel is our main marketing tool, basically, to get people in this Discord. The Discord is where the community is. And if we spend our time trying to advertise to a community that's not very big, to the Minecraft community, then it's kind of like we could be better off doing something else, if that makes sense. Like we'd be better off looking at communities that are growing and coming up and changing, like WoW, for example. We're better off investing our time in that, which is something I'll get onto later. But it means that other people can take the leadership role on that front instead. Meaning you can get more involved with it.
We'd be super happy for that. That's like the best thing. Like it's only literally us not being there that stops it happening. And I think we see that a lot is as soon as we're not around, things start to crash, which is precisely, you know what I mean, why we don't want. If I could have another me do everything and not require, you know what I mean, but the effort was there, that would be great.
Be a bit much.
Yeah, it's difficult.
Yeah, exactly. But this is what I was getting onto, Kyber, is it's a great opportunity for you to lead the Mindwind stuff. Because I know you play it a lot, you enjoy doing it, and it's something you already kind of did. So if you take that role and say, I want to head up Mindwind, I want to make Tkon a big thing on Mindwind, then you go for it. You run that, you recruit people, we'll back you as much as we can. And we'll get you involved in meetings and get you in, like, feeding back to us and telling us what's happening. Like, we want to... Yeah, go for it. Oh, fucking hell, Gio's talking.
Shut up. Doesn't
Oh my God.
Doesn't Kyber have his own clan, doesn't he? Like, why did he delete that?
I do, but I have alt accounts I can use.
Yeah, like Kyber doesn't really say clan, but he kind of feeds them into Tkon anyway. And, you know what I mean?
It's not a bad thing for people to have their own clans, because a lot of the time, say like Doc Leonard, for example, he has his own clan that he's slowly been feeding into Tkon as well. And that's really good for us. Although people kind of remain more loyal to him, that's not a bad thing, because it brings in people who are still interested in our community. And it's not like we're going to say, oh, you're not allowed in here. We're just going to have more and more people, and that's what we want. We want that growth. We want a load of people in. And my like original goal with this was that you can load up any old game, like literally any game, and find someone who's willing to play it with you. That's my end game goal with this. And if we get that, that'd be amazing. I don't know if we ever will, but I'm going to try my arse off to get us there.
Yeah, it's the dream, right? Especially into games like WoW, if that makes a good segue.
Yeah. If anyone's got any questions on the Minecraft stuff, shout up now before I move on as well. And ask anything, as long as it's not stupid.
And welcome Anon, by the way. Nice to see you, dude.
Also known as Lady Death.
I'm on a really bad setup right now.
It's alright, your voice
That's
brings...
the usual. I'm sure you said that every time.
Brings me happiness. Yeah.
I'm just using like my brother's gaming laptop.
That doesn't sound bad.
That sounds like a really poor
Better
setup.
than mine.
Oh!
What's so bad about yours, Nightshade?
It's an old laptop.
Yeah.
It's just crap.
Okay.
We've all been there.
And her headphones, like, are horrible.
Yes.
Microphone.
Yes.
We've all
At
been
least I
there.
still have my
Every
old,
time I call her, every time I call her, hey, Nightshade.
Yeah, sometimes my microphone cuts out.
Then she types in chat. Can you hear me?
That's awesome. Honestly, everyone starts somewhere. Tkon started from a laptop like that. My laptop was terrible. Honestly, I've still got it for some reason, but it's awful. But everyone starts somewhere. And eventually you get to the point you want to be, and then keep going from there. Keep aiming upwards. But yeah, so after the Minecraft stuff, obviously that's taken a bit more of a backseat, but we want you guys to lead it up. We might do it every now and then as like a one-off stream, but also we've got the new Minecraft game that will be coming out, I have no idea when. But that's going to be a great opportunity for us, and we will definitely be hitting that game, because that's tailored toward PvP, dungeon crawling, raids and stuff like that, and stuff that we enjoy in things like WoW. And we want to get on the back of that. So Minecraft isn't dead. It's definitely it's still happening, still continuing. It's in the background a bit, but it means we will come back one day. Maybe not in the same form, but we will be back to it. And on the back of that, thankfully, through all of like the support through streaming, donations, pretty much just donations and super chats, if I'm honest, we've been able to kind of look at new things that could take off and give us a good amount of growth. So we've actually been able to pay for Fallout 76 and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for me and Uni to make sure that we get on the hype of these games when they're released. So we're going to try and push the community a lot into these other kind of games for the immediate future in the next few months. And that's all thanks to the donations. Like, we've not had to spend a penny on that. And we've managed to, thankfully, through all of you guys, basically invest in something that will help grow the community, as well as like bring more people in and create more things and opportunities and more opportunities for people to lead and get involved and to have more fun as well. And that's not limited to just games. Like, we will invest in servers like we have done in the past with Space Engineers, Minecraft, and other places as well. Yeah. So obviously they go a huge way. But we're pushing the community. Immediately is going towards Fallout 76, because that's coming out, well, the beta's coming out on the 30th for PC, on the 23rd for Xbox. And that's an opportunity for like a multiplayer game that's not been done before. No one's really seen a game like this before. And we want to kind of capitalize on the growth that game will have. So that's going to be really popular for like however long. And a lot of the time what YouTube channels do to kind of gain growth is ride on the back of another game. So you'll see like a bunch of YouTubers just rode on the Fortnite hype to the point that now they're like full-time on it. And that's what we're really trying to do with this, Smash Bros. And Fallout 76.
Exactly.
Is get on that hype and kind of make that work for us.
Yeah, we don't really gain anything from playing like super old games as much as like, you know, like for instance we loved playing Worms. Worms is great.
Love it.
But it's not great for the future because who's gonna watch Worms? You know what I mean? It's
yeah.
Not on the agenda.
Exactly. Whereas something that's new, something that's fresh, people do watch, and we're gonna kind of invest in these new things and look for new opportunities and stuff like that as well. So that's where we're going in the immediate future. If anyone's got any questions, shout them out, and we'll answer as much as we can as well.
Yo.
Hello.
How is it all going?
Oh, Rabid. That voice, mate.
I wasn't sure if it was Rabbit at first. It's on like his phone or something. Us is going well. So after this, so obviously we're going towards WoW and WoW's the other thing as well. WoW's obviously going towards the future as well. So that's going to take a bit of a back seat whilst we focus on Fallout and Smash Brothers. But WoW is something we want to be in for the long term because it's doing really well and there's a big community we can ingratiate into Tkon there. And it's not like WoW's dead. We're going to be definitely maining that game.
Yeah, no, the WoW thing is very much the long-term plan.
Yeah, that's the long game we're playing.
It's going to be sick. I'm really excited for it. It's very much something we can... It's basically... Minecraft lasted a long time. I'm hoping WoW does a similar sort of thing. That's going to be our long-term plan. WoW's... It's a very long game anyway. It's a long-term game. You know? You got to gear run up, get people to 60, do the raids and such. That's not an overnight process. That's going to take months. We need to build a raid team, and it's very much a long-term game plan, which is what I'm looking forward to because that allows us to do all the side things. And whilst we've got this like steady foundation and income of people, because WoW brings a lot of people to the community. Yeah, and you can see that just in this voice chat. We've got loads of new faces on the WoW stuff.
What are you locking in?
Howdy.
Yeah, I came from WoW.
Exactly. Yeah, which is why it's great. So that's kind of like that's going to be our foundation for things whilst we kind of throw all the new stuff.
And the other great thing for WoW as well is we're obviously doing all this vanilla stuff because we're leading towards the release of the actual WoW vanilla or WoW classic when it comes out. So that's another game that we can ride on the hype of, play that, grow more. And we're building a community now to get hype for that. That's why we kind of did the Super Smash Brothers videos. Why we're going to be doing some Fallout videos is we want to build a community on that before that hype builds up, so we can capitalize on it. So that's why you might see stuff that's not your usual kind of content, but it's stuff that is better for the long term, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it's going to be really good because basically we're going to get the guild in a great position before pre-classic, and as soon as classic comes out, we're going to be like, this is the server we're playing. You know what I mean? And then everyone who was interested in that is going to translate it to that.
Exactly.
You know, we're set up, and the community, the core of the community is going to be backed up by other little games, but we've got the WoW stuff already going into the, straight into the new area. Guild's going to be in such a great position.
You guys are pretty smart. I like the way you think.
Thank you.
Do you guys plan on doing the...
Pardon?
From like a marketing perspective, it makes sense.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's what we got to do. And, when we've been running this over multiple different games, you kind of got to think long term, and you got to think of the strategy. And
ultimately, the YouTube channel is a marketing tool, so that's why it's done in this kind of way.
No Osu.
OC. Don't even get me started with the OC thing.
I know.
I'm off.
Sorry for.
Oh, you got to go, Gio. Thanks for joining, man.
You guys locking in? Like, what are you leveling though?
Bye, Gio.
I will be definitely playing as a tank in the WoW stuff. So I'll be leveling warrior.
Sorry for.
I have no idea what I'll be playing because I don't know much about WoW.
Be a pussy like me and just stay damage.
I'll do that then.
Yeah.
But this to all the guys who don't currently get involved with the WoW community, get involved with it. Like, download it now. It's literally free to play. We can send you all the links and everything. We can get you involved with it. It's literally no cost to you. So all you have to do is install it. And if you don't like it, that's fine. But I would much prefer you guys to just try it and know that you don't like it or do like it and get involved with it rather than not bother at all because it's not Minecraft or not the stuff you're used to. Because it's something we're going to be playing long term regardless. And I'd rather you be involved in the community than not. So please do give it a try if you haven't already, because there's stuff going on. Like, I really enjoy it. I've never played WoW before. I don't know anything about it. I suck at it, but I really enjoy it. There's so much... What, sorry?
He's been playing a hunter.
Oh, yeah, I've been playing a hunter. I'm, like, level 18.
No. What's your game of choice?
Oh, I don't really have a game of choice. I just like a bit of everything.
Yeah,
I'm like one of these people who love everything.
So what do you play normally though? Like, what's your go-to?
Guys, I just want to ask something.
Yes.
Yeah, fire. It's gonna be about Don't Starve, isn't it?
No, actually there are two things. First, do I sound like I'm talking to a trash can?
Yes.
A little bit. Yeah.
We're not gonna lie to you.
Yes. Is the short
Sounds
answer.
like ass.
Personally, I think it's fine.
Sorry for that. I'm on my phone.
It's not the worst thing.
Don't worry, man. We'll start somewhere.
Yeah.
I want to ask, will you consider buying WoW Legion?
Oh, the Legion.
Ooh.
Well, the latest one's called Battle for Azeroth, right?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I would personally because I've never played WoW.
I'm not interested in retail.
I don't like it. I think it's disappointing.
I'm not really interested in retail. I feel like Classic, because the issue with retail is not as community driven. And at the end of the day, Tkon is very a community driven game. WoW Classic it fits the style of having a community. You know, getting to know everyone. I don't feel the retail edition of the game gets to that. It does in some ways, but not as strongly as retail.
Retail has turned into a very like RNG game.
Yeah, it's very it's very much like
Yeah.
a single player story within an MMO world rather than MMO
MMO.
the traditional guild. Yeah, and I mean the whole thing's about the guild. I'm gonna push the guild forward, and it's just very different.
A good video to watch is Asmongold's.
I actually watched that today.
Yeah, Battle for Azeroths.
Yeah, I watched that today, and I agree with all his points. So I think we're all on the same phase where we're playing Classic. We all want Classic. Classic's gonna be great.
Yeah.
I have a question about Classic, if you don't mind.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
Do you have the BlizzCon demo?
No! Oh!
No way.
We had a conversation about this in the stream. So, basically it's like 50 quid, and we were very tempted. I was tempted anyway to play the demo. But I was like, I'm not really interested in the BlizzCon stuff. I do love BlizzCon. Diablo's probably going to be a great game as well. But...
Hey guys, I gotta head out.
No worries.
No worries.
Have a great day.
Take care, Kyber. Thanks for joining. Catch up on this stream when it goes public.
Yeah, we'll save it.
Of course.
Hey, where are you guys from?
We're from Notts.
I'm from the UK. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Team UK.
I'm near Coventry.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, not far.
But yeah, what were we talking about?
WoW demo.
WoW demo. So the WoW demo is basically 50 quid, and I thought, it's 50 quid we could spend on basically buying another game and doing
And not a
something
demo.
different. Yeah, because the demo we could stream it, but then everybody else and their dog's probably doing the similar thing. So you're like, well, that doesn't differentiate as it could be spent elsewhere.
I don't see the point why the private server is still up.
Yeah, that's the other side as well. But then it's always it's more for the hype. I think is the big thing. It's because it doesn't matter whether it's like got a current community or going well or whatever. It's more like when something's new, there's a lot of hype over it, as you guys see with like movies and everything. So we kind of want to capitalize on stuff like that. I think is a move more than anything.
Yeah,
but I think ultimately
we play a new game then.
Yeah, because it'd be like
a week.
Yeah, and you could say 50 quid means we could try it out. But at the same time, it'd be me and Uni who'd have to do it, so it's actually 100 quid for both of us. Instantly. And you're like, well, it's a lot of money. What's the cost of this? What else could we do? But yeah, that's awesome. Let us know how it is, though, Maltox. It was Maltox, wasn't it? Who had the demo. Like, let us know how it is, because I'd love to know. Yes, Fire?
My cousin is right next to me. He wants to join into the server. Can you add him?
Well, you can go to the YouTube channel. There's a link to the Discord directly on that.
Yes, get him onto the YouTube channel and find the link via the YouTube channel is the best way.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
No worries, mate.
I'm just gonna say I'm kind of slow. I didn't understand.
It's alright, man. We get it.
It's cool. I can try and send you a link. Actually, he needs it more than anything. Actually.
Yeah, so it's very difficult. Basically, tell him to go on the Tkon YouTube channel. In the description of all the videos is a link to this Discord right here.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
No worries, Fire. With it, carrying on with the WoW stuff, shout out to Goombas, who's actually been kicking ass. He's been, dude, I've been relying on you in some ways because, it's been super busy. Dags is going through a busy time. I'm pretty busy. So, Goombas, like, mate, you've been... Obviously, I had my brother who was helping us out to begin with, Nemio. But he's started a new job and he's working and he's a bit lazy, so he's pretty useless. But Goombas, mate, I've been relying on you so hard, and you can see that through the rank. Obviously, I'm giving you corporate rank because in some ways, like, I needed you around. It's been so great, and
Try my best.
Yeah,
No,
Goobus,
honestly, I
honestly,
appreciate
you've been amazingly helpful for getting the WoW community engaged in Tkon. We really appreciate it.
Yeah,
And we want to give you a shout out more than anything as like a bit of an example as well, to be honest, and say, like, you just have to make sure, if you want to be a leader and make sure you're helping out Tkon, take Goobus as an example. He just says, just says, I like playing WoW. I want to help, engage in the community, bring a community together. And he's literally gone and done that. And he is getting the rewards for it. Like, you can see he's already got a good, decent rank. Like, a corporal is a difficult rank to get in our Discord.
It usually takes months. But, he's in a great position where I was struggling. We've had no other leaders online. Rabbit's away. Doctor's in uni. You know what I mean? Like, I'm running out of goons I can rely on, Goombas comes in and saves the day in some ways.
Exactly. So, exactly. We super appreciate it, and we just want to say a big thank you to Goombas. And if you want to help Goombas out, if you play WoW as well, message him. There's 1,000,001 jobs to do, and I'm sure there's things you can help him with as much as you can help us with.
Yeah,
just message us, PM us if there's anything you want to get involved with, because that's the best.
Or him, he's in the Discord quite a lot now.
Exactly. But yeah, that's a big shout out to Goombas as well, and everyone from WoW who has joined the community, because you guys are like the first frontier of people from WoW that we have got involved in the community, and that's what we want to do: get more and more of you guys in here and create that big community I was talking about earlier, where you can get any game and get community from just get anyone to play with you. Just like, hey, I want to play some Bad Rats. Anyone got that game? Anyone want to play? Like, it's that kind of attitude I want to create in this community in Discord. So that kind of moves us on to the roles, ranks, and getting promotions as well, which I'm going to pass to Uni as well, so I don't get anything wrong.
Yeah. In general, obviously, there's loads of things going on. I think there's a lot of the question I get is, how do I earn ranks? How do I earn positions and stuff within Tkon? How do I, basically get to where other people are? And you see it, you're like, well, if you're on the WoW guys, you see like, oh, who are these general guys? But there's only like one general in the guild. How does that work? It's basically because there's loads of generals playing other games and running other stuff.
Yeah.
Kind of a shout out to Al as well. Al basically runs a massive community for a lot of factions and stuff, and he basically
in Minecraft.
Yeah, it's very Minecraft. But he's in a separate game, but he runs this entire operation in some ways. He's a general of Tkon because he's in the know, he's in the point, and he gets involved with all these events. But he's not connected to WoW, so you don't actually have to be in WoW to earn the ranks. But there's various things which I'll explain. So what we generally do is traditionally is the first ranks up to Squire. They don't require anything. It's basically like being a part of the community, getting used to people, and you see that in the guild. We generally promote people to Squire quite often, quite quickly. And the purpose of those ranks are basically, can we trust them? Introductionary, they're like kind of starter ranks to kind of get people into the whole, Tkon thing. And
could I just say about WoW and shit?
Yeah.
Big shout out to Demonus recently. He's been.
Sure, that's great. I spoke to him today actually. Great guy.
He's nice.
No. Just checking messages. No worries. I will talk. I've got your message. I will talk about that at some point. But yeah, so with the ranks and stuff, you can get involved with loads of things. If you are more Minecrafty, speak to Al and help Al out do the faction stuff, or try to be a leader and recruit people from do it. Like, what I mean, go to these servers. If you be a leader, we were gonna say, well, if you're acting like a leader, you deserve to have the rank of a leader. It's very much like if you put your situation first, then we the ranks will follow. But then after Squire, traditionally what we do is we vote people in. So when Knight is like a massive rank in our eyes. Knight is basically something that we see as that's it. You're a Tkon member for life at this point, and there's history of really important knights in Tkon. It's it's the knights of networking, right? So Knight is a pretty hefty part.
It's the knights of nothingness.
Don't get me started. But that's a massive thing. So what we do with the knights traditionally, with Goombas and Harry being kind of an exception in some ways, when we see someone's up for Knight, we basically say, okay, we're gonna put you up for a vote. Basically, the way it works, and we say, okay, the whole community, this guy's been really great. He's been doing this, and that, and who thinks he should get Knight? Because when you get Knight, this is you're a Tkon member for life at this point. You're being voted into core community, 100% trust at this point, really. So basically, in order to achieve Knight, you need to pass the voting rank system, which is why I tried to push people to get into the Discord, because your voting is based on the entire community. The reason why we do that is because you know, the whole thing is a community. The whole point is to get involved with stuff. It's very easy to just help me.
Yeah.
But then, you know what I mean? In some ways, I don't know if you're a nice person or you're just, you know, sucking up to me, which is exactly what we try to avoid. And we've had issues in the case where someone's been very nice to me in Dags, but actually a bit of a dick to everyone else.
Yeah.
And then we like say, oh, these are great guys, promote them. But then they turn out to be a bit of a douchebag, and then everyone's like, what the hell did you promote this guy for? You know what I mean? He just caused like 6,000 years of trouble. So the voting system is the whole avoidance system of that, you know, is to get around this, where it's a community decision. If you don't like this person, because he's a bit of a knob, that time in, you know, Zul'Rak, you can say, oh, this guy is not getting this promotion, right? And the same works. Every rank after night is a community vote, because we all get a say. You know what I mean? It's not just down to me and Dags to say something in some ways. The only time it's been, you know, we needed around this, where it's situations where, you know what I mean, Doctor's been away, I've lost all leaders, I need guys in the field. And I did push Goombas and Harry through the rank system. Not something I really ideally want to do at all. And, you know what I mean, that's very not a case that's going to happen in the future. But it just had to be done. So, you know what I mean, Goombas basically earned it really quickly. And I was like, yo, it can't go to a vote in this situation. But most of the time, if you're going to get tonight, you have to pass the vote thing. It's really, really important.
Yeah, and we do have there's old documents we made on an older kind of system we use, a similar system but an older one. But there's bits on there that say like ways you can get involved and ways you can earn promotion. So it's like get involved in the games, get recruiting, so getting more guys in our Discord basically, and stuff like that. And it's got breaks down a bit of a guide on how to get from one rank to the next. Which I wanted to kind of revise them to make it very clear. And then make it public again so you guys can see.
The issue is because things have become more specialized in what we're doing. Like for you in WoW, you're not gonna make a base because you can't make a base in WoW. You know, that's a Minecraft thing. In WoW, in the minute, I need guys recruited, I need guys leveling, I need the community going, so helping out the lower levels, getting through the ranks, that's awesome. You know what I mean? WoW is very guild stuff, help other players, community driven, bring new players to it. That's what basically, if I see people doing that over time, especially the Discord stuff, I kind of do need people in the Discord because, like I say, it's a vote at this point. I could put you up for a vote, but if everyone doesn't know who you are, you know,
you're not going to get it basically. Because you're not going to get your 75% pass rate.
Exactly.
So it really encourages you to kind of get to know everyone and get on good terms with everyone as well. So like if you get on well with other people, they're going to vote yes for your promotion as well. Which I think is a great attitude because it means that you guys get involved with everyone else and it creates a positivity in the Discord as well rather than a negativity, which we've seen in the past. But yeah, I think
that's pretty good. The rank system to it is, and that's how you basically people achieve. There will be like a shuffle up, and we'll probably outline it a bit better in the future. Say, okay, this, and this is kind of needed for this rank. This is kind of what you expected you should be doing. Like Goomba's in a situation where he's very much like he's like running things. You know what I mean? He's like planning events. You know what I mean? He's recruiting. He's kicking people from the guild that are inactive. He's basically because he's in a leader position, he's doing more leadery things.
And that goes for all the corporals as well. Like a lot of the corporals are kind of doing similar things in other places, such as having YouTube channels or getting involved in their specific kind of communities or whatever it might be, or like just be like a reliable guy to us who we know we can trust. It's not necessarily about. Sometimes it's not about what you do. It's sometimes about who you are and whether we can trust you to lead something or do something for us as well.
It's like this community driven. We've got the mods for the YouTube chat who really help us out.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
What I mean? Like,
exactly.
That's another way to help Tkon as a community. You don't have to just be sick at a game. You can just be, hey, do you know what? I'm gonna help your social media out because I know you guys are really busy. So if you can give me the keys to this, like Garking's been doing, you know, that's brilliant.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
We get to devote resources to other areas.
It's very much about taking the stuff away from us that we don't have the time for, and stuff such as marketing, welcoming people in chat and Discord. Little things go a long way.
Yeah, like Forbes and Lily.
Exactly.
Oh my god,
they do such a good job of that. Like it makes such a positive community, so that when new people come in, they're like, "Oh, this is a nice place to be," and actually stick around rather than being like, "Well, this is toxic. I'm leaving." And it honestly goes such a long way. Is there anything else you want to mention on roles, or has anyone got any questions? Uni, is there anything else you want to mention beforehand?
No, pretty good.
I have a little question about.
Go for it, Goomba's. You be the question man.
You know your ranks in WoW and shit.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know how the recruit? I imagine it was you and you turned off the recruits being able to recruit people.
I recruit. I turned off recruits. Only members can recruit right now.
Yeah. So I don't know if
maybe that'll come back at one phase. I don't know. As the issue on the WoW stuff is that the guild is filling because everyone's doing a great job.
Yeah.
Eventually, I think, well, obviously, when people are 60, we'll probably open it up to, you know, I mean, I don't know, we'd have like a more refined recruitment process, but it's very much at the minute where we're just trying to get people in and keep the community kind of rolling.
Yeah.
When we get to 60, me and you probably gonna have a sit down and have like a recruitment plan.
Yeah.
How to recruit 60s, and at that point, you know, I mean, we're not too far off of building a raid team. Is what I like to say to the WoW guys. The raid team is coming. We're just kind of waiting for a couple of guys to hit 60. Basically, think about it, because I'm be thinking about it over the next couple of weeks. And as we hit 60, and the guild starts to cap, even as the guild starts to cap with higher level members, that's the point where it's like, okay, well, we're gonna need this paladin, we're gonna need these tanks, we're gonna need healers, and people are gonna fall into
the paladin on the horde. Come on, Uni.
Well, you know what I mean, right? I was being cool.
The paladin.
You dirty paladin. Yeah, and we will be playing horde. So yeah, no, that's basically it. You know what I mean? There's loads of ways to get involved. Yeah, and the recruitment process will be refined. At the minute, it's very free for all, but I don't like that. It's not ideal. We want good quality players.
Yeah.
So like, but you know what I mean? We've met all these amazing players through the current situation, so it does kind of work.
Yeah. Okay. Is there anything else to mention on ranks and roles, or can we move on to the next section?
I'd hello.
Yeah, Death Horse.
Wait, you can actually hear me.
Oh, that's Garking.
Yes. Oh, is it Garking? Oh, sorry, I thought it was Death Horse talking.
Great job.
Pardon?
Whoever's running the social media is doing a great job.
He's shouting at himself. I love that.
Yeah, everyone who's in here, fucking follow the Twitter, please.
Yeah.
I don't get enough spams every day.
All right, yeah.
Everyone
Okay,
spam up our social media, because Garking's running it, basically.
Well. Yeah,
this is kind of half onto the next topic, actually. So we want to give Garking a big shout out. Not only is he our top donator, but he is also just bought a Tkon hoodie as well, which is amazing. I didn't think anyone would. I didn't think anyone would buy one, but he has gone for it. I've sorted out the stream, Joe. Great idea. But he's also been helping out with our social media. So he's on our Twitter. I'm not sure what else you're on at the minute, actually, but he's been helping out on our Twitter, trying to get more involvement in other social medias for Tkon, because we don't have time to run that. And it's really difficult for me, and you need to dedicate time to both YouTube, Discord, the games, and everything else.
And all the future things we're trying to do,
Yeah.
Also data analysis.
And yeah, that's the next thing I was going on to. He's also took over the data analysis stuff, which I talked about ages ago. Because initially I think Rabbit and Kyber were going to do it, but I think they've had other stuff going on, so they
Kyber's
can't.
been working and Rabbit's
Exactly.
the army, so.
Exactly. But Garkin has already put together stuff for that and really helping us out. So he's going to be providing stuff like, what day is it best to stream on, for example, based on our views, based on subscribers, based on everything. And I really want to get kind of a visual breakdown and an analytical breakdown of what does well, when, and where. And like say, how well is WoW doing? And you can say, well, overall, it's growing by this much each stream. So the more we do it, we keep growing, we keep getting more involvement. So let's keep doing WoW. But then look at, say, Terraria, for example. Well, that was a one-off stream, and in the past, it's shown that it's dropped off after the first stream. And really get that data behind us so that we know we're doing the right thing. So a big shout out to Garking, because he's going a long way to really, really help us out, and we really appreciate it. And the other great thing for that as well is Garking's doing stuff that's going to really benefit him, like on his CV and when he gets into a job and stuff as well. Which is obviously another great kind of benefit of this, because you can kind of say I literally did this in an interview not long ago. I said I run an online community, and Garkin can go into a job interview and say, you know, I run the analysis of data for an online community, and really talk about this in the job. And it really goes a long way, because it shows that you have already got skills and put them into practice. So the stuff that we're kind of encouraging you to do isn't just good for like us. It's not just benefiting us, like getting the community bigger, blah de blah. It's benefiting you because you're getting more people in. You're getting stuff to put on your CV, stuff to talk about, and really like develop your business skills and stuff like that for when you do get a job as well. But yeah, big shout out to Garking, because he's going a long way to really help us out. And we really appreciate that as well. And let us know how the hoodie is as well, because I'm really excited to know. On the back of that as well is yesterday I spent a bunch of time revising a bunch of merch, because since we launched the merch, we've had a bunch of... Sorry, Maiden, you trying... Is he... Background noise. Okay. I'm just going to mute you a sec, Maiden. So... Yesterday I spent a bunch of time revising the merch we had available on the Streamlabs. So I'm just going to send you guys a link right now. But basically, That's stuff that's run by the company that sorts out our streams, our donations, our kind of like all the extra stuff to see, like the chat boxes, these sub alerts and stuff like that. They've got a merch store for us where you can get Tkon literal merchandise like hoodies, t-shirts, bags, posters, cushions, etc. And that's where Garkin got his hoodie from. So if you follow that link I've just put in the Mega meeting room, you can look at the stuff we've got available. I spent a long time yesterday sorting out that men's long sleeve t-shirt, mainly because I want one. And it's got a design.
I really want the mug or the t-shirt. I think it's really cool to see in merch.
I'd love to have more. Like, I've got a t-shirt, but I didn't really like it. But you can like rep Tkon in the GOMs as well, and that supports us as a channel. And also provides you good. Yes.
Sorry about that, but I gotta go.
No worries,
man.
Thanks, Fire, for
Trash
joining.
can man signing out.
Take care. Yeah, so I was just saying, like, you guys have the option to actually get, rather than if you want to donate, say, for example, if you did, I'm not saying you have to, just saying if you felt like donating, you can actually put that money towards actually receiving something in return as well and still support us, which is obviously, like, massive. Like, we really appreciate it. And also, there's like stuff on there that I want, like this, like the long sleeve t-shirt I was talking about. It's got a design on the front and the back of the Tkon logo, so it looks really cool. I think I'm gonna actually buy one.
Yeah, and we don't. And basically, by the way, if anybody's asking, we make as minimal profit as we can. The only reason we make a profit is because the thing makes us do it.
Yeah, like, if I can make it so that we didn't make money on it, I would do that. But literally, I can't do that. It's at the minimum prices that I can possibly put them at. And if there's anything that you guys want, for example, say if you guys are there like, well, actually I want a Tkon phone case, let us know, because we can literally make a Tkon phone case for you, and you can get it buy it from this website and stuff, and it really helps us out. And it honestly goes a long way to the long-term success of like what the community we're trying to create, because it funds us long-term as well. Long-term, sorry. Like I put a few things on there: the long sleeve T-shirt, the rucksack, mug, the pillow, poster, hoodies. The rucksack, the drawstring bag, and a slim fit t-shirt as well. And it's owned by, and I think it's now printed by American Apparel, so it's a good clothing brand as well. It's not just any old brand. So I think a lot of it's had like a redesign and a reimagining. But yeah, if you guys were interested in that, please check that out. It really, really helps us out. The other thing I wanted to mention as well, so Streamlabs, the same company, same like website and everything, they have developed their own kind of streaming software based off of OBS, Open Broadcast Studio. So if anyone uses the OBS, I recommend you use Streamlabs OBS and their version of it, because it is literally so much better. It's what me and Uni use every time we stream. Like, it makes things so much easier, so you can get like themes, and it's like it saves your settings, for example, and it looks nicer. And if you use this link I've just put in chat and you want to get involved in streaming, then use that, download it, install it. It's really, really good. Another benefit of it is that we get a little commission off it every time from everyone who installs it. So if you say Nightshade installs it, for example, and streams on it, we get like 50 cents or something, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it's more than YouTube gives us. And it goes a long way. Even if you just say you want to help us out, for example, and help fund the community, just download that, install it, do a quick like 5-second stream, and that'll help fund us. That'll give us money for it and stuff. And we don't actually have to put in any effort at all. It's literally like 5 minutes of your time. And honestly, that'll go such a long way. And if you are interested in getting involved in streaming, getting involved in the community, and getting involved in the YouTube and Twitch side of things, we are happy to help you out, give you hints, tips, tell you what you might need, what you might need to practice, how you could be better, and also set up collabs if you're already doing that and stuff as well. Like, we were doing a lot like a year ago, and that's kind of died off a bit now. But we really want to get involved in that wider community, as I said. Because if we do collabs, we're benefiting each other. Like, our subs cross over, basically, and our viewers cross over, and the communities cross over. Like with when other people have their own little clans, they cross over, they feed into Tkon, we feed into them. A bit like what's happened with Wayrest, if we've seen, is that people have crossed over and cross-fed. And it's really beneficial long-term as well, because you've got like these kind of subsidiaries within a larger umbrella, and it really, really helps us. And it means that other people have autonomy and can do what they want as well, and take up those leadership roles under their own name, but still be involved in Tkon, still benefit in Tkon as well. So honestly, download Streamlabs OBS if you want to help support us. Another benefit of it as well is that although we get 50 cents every time someone installs and streams on it for the first time, 50 cents also goes, not the rapper, 50 cent of American dollar goes to charity as well. As that's like a nice little thing to donate to charity for literally no effort. If you use that link, it literally helps us so much, and we really, really encourage you to do that. So if you don't have any money, you can still support us. There's stuff you can do literally to help out the community in a financial way if you want to. It's literally
you want to drop the big news, the big YouTube news?
Well, I guess you're kind of pushing me towards it.
Yeah, I was. I'm excited.
Sorry, which news? I'll go for everything, okay? I guess. So, one big thing is YT videos or YouTube videos. They're obviously something we do on a Monday. Videos get done on every single Monday, unless for whatever reason we can't do one. As that's the reason we did this is because it's easier for people to join a community off a 10-minute video than it is off a 2-hour stream, because it's like a 10-minute clip of the best moments. And one video that did really well, 7 months ago, well, 3 videos that did really well were the Tkon reviews.
Yeah.
And we're happy to announce that they will be returning. I'm hoping that within the next month, you guys will see another Tkon review. Probably the 2018 review, if I'm honest with you.
Yeah, true.
So we had, January, February, March, and then 2018.
And if people don't know what they are, basically the Tkon reviews are like a monthly kind of breakdown on what's been going on in the community, what we've been doing, and they're done in a really cheesy, comical way.
Yeah,
it's nothing too serious. It's funny. It's and we basically call out people in the community as well. We're like, this person's been doing really great, or this person fucked up and got everyone killed in a dungeon, or it's very communal. Or this person got the base cores leaked, and it's quite funny.
But it's done in a very cheesy, very kind of stupid way to make us look like idiots, but also to be quite funny. If you guys haven't seen it before, I'll send you guys a link in the meeting room chat. So check out that, and that's got all of our Tkon reviews.
That's the original, but it's basically something that really everyone loved, and it was annoying because basically Dags moved and it was difficult to do.
Yeah.
But because of new situations, potentially it's a thing that we're working on. So
so that fingers crossed that it can come back within the next month. As long as my son isn't born within the next month, then that will be coming back.
And that will make the next review.
Yes, literally. So that's one part of the big YT news. The other part, the main news I want to let you guys all know about from the YT's perspective and the YouTube stuff is ages ago, YouTube used to do a sponsorship thing, similar to Twitch. So, you could follow your favorite streamers and you could get access to things like private streamer chats, private super emojis, so your exclusive Tkon emojis, and have your name slightly different in chat and comments on that channel as well. And that's something YouTube has started rolling out to only channels with 50,000 subscribers and above. But ages ago, I requested that Tkon have access to this, and they've actually let us do it. I don't know why. I don't know why they believe in us for whatever reason. But I'm really, really buzzingly excited to say that we can actually have people sponsor our YouTube channel, become a member. I think it's $5 or £5 a month. It's different wherever you are or something. But that's really great for us long term because it gives a monthly kind of income for us, so we can actually plan what happens a lot better. And also, if we want to work towards doing this as a full-time job and a career, it really supports us long time and really, really helps us out. And also, all the money we've made so far within the community and Tkon and streaming has gone back into the community. And that's only going to happen more and more and more. So we're not going to take any for ourselves until we can do it for a full-time job. But if you guys do support us, we can obviously invest that money in servers, in new games, in new opportunities, and stuff that you're actually invested in and enjoy.
Sending merch for free, because we do that as well. We do competitions, giving away
and giveaways and stuff like that. So if you guys want to actually support us on a monthly basis, it doesn't have to be 5 months, and I agree to 5 months, I'm in a contract, I can't get out for 5 months. It's not like that. If you want to just do 1 month, that's fine. If you want to do if you don't want to do it, that's fine. It doesn't matter.
The main breakaway is that YouTube's given us this thing because the channel's been doing really well and we're pretty consistent. So it's been really good because it basically shows that that we're actually a decent we're doing something pretty reliably now. YouTube sees that and we're actually that's pretty good in the long term. It means that we're kind of a channel that has hope rather than this dead thing. And you get emojis. So if you look in the emoji thing, there is a custom Tkon emoji in the stream chat.
Yeah.
The rabbit emoji.
Where if you
No,
are,
I think we get more of them.
yeah, I can put more on. I just haven't decided on what they are. And the more members we get, the more emojis we can have. So, if you want access to the secret emojis, your name also appears in the chat a bit differently. So your name's gonna stand out more to us, and your comments are more likely to be read, and stuff like that. If you want that in the chat, then that's also what it provides, as well as like there's something we can do called members only chat and members only streams. So that if you do subscribe to the membership, then you can get exclusive access to certain streams and certain chats and stuff. So it's very much looking at the more premium side of things. I don't know if this is possible yet, but I would love to be able to send everyone who becomes a member a Tkon charm, because they're supporting us long term, and I want to be able to show you that we appreciate your support. And I have about 40 Tkon charms.
I know. Unfortunately, we've not visited 40 countries to drop them off.
No.
Yeah, if you don't know, typically what we do is every time we go on holiday, we bury one somewhere, and then people try to go find them. So,
did we do it in Menorca?
We didn't, unfortunately.
Oh, we're stupid,
I think because we forgot. We got to the country and
oh, yeah.
So you finally go abroad and then you don't do what you're going to do.
We forgot.
No, we did it loads. I left one in America, Dags left one in Stockholm.
Yep.
So
I've lost one in the centre of town somewhere.
But yeah, like, it'd be great. I don't know if we can, but if we can send members the charms, I'd love to be able to do that. And that's something I would definitely do. So if you're a member for like, if you're a member at all, then I will send you a charm as a way to say thank you. But it's a really great way to support us, like long term as well. And I think we're really, really lucky to actually have access to that as well, because literally channels who are like full time and make really good content are the only people who have access to this. And they've gone, Tkon, yeah, you're good, you can have it. And we're like, what? So I'm really, really excited about that.
And we're always looking into, doing all these like kind of new things, and expanding the Tkon territory as like a group. I think I've got the game that I'm working on, which is basically Tkon sponsored everywhere. I'm trying to get it out. I know I'm lazy, but I'm trying. I actually want to do a blog. I'll speak to Dags that it'd be cool to get like a Tkon sort of blog thing and have like a more written format of things.
Yep. I wanted to do a podcast as well and like kind of interview other YouTubers, more like the big time YouTubers, and talk about what they do, like their struggles with YouTube, why they really enjoy it, what they did before, and get to know them as like an insider scope into the life of a YouTuber. Obviously, I haven't had the time to do that as of yet.
We even made the Wikipedia recently.
Oh, they changed that,
Yeah, but the Ellen's still on it.
Oh, is it actually?
So if you go on Wikipedia right now and search Tkon.
I'm gonna do it right now. Okay, Wiki.
Yeah,
Tkon.
and you do it. They got rid of everything It's basically, if you want to be a brilliant member of Tkon, go to this Wikipedia page and just put Tkon shit all over it. And basically, underneath it, there's the major. Basically, they got rid of a bunch of the old stuff, but the last line is a major settlement in the island, otherwise is locally known as Ellen, a historical name dating back to 1000, blah blah blah. Yeah, the 1200s. So we got some fake news on the actual Tkon Wikipedia page. Eventually, I want to replace this with just Tkon logos.
Exactly. But that's pretty much everything we wanted to cover, unless I've missed anything off you want to talk about, Uni.
No, apart from just synopsis. Everything's been going great. YouTube, actually, we're talking about the stuff in general. We've had a pretty hard time. Loads of things are kind of working against us. There's loads of servers that have been shut down.
Got Fortnite working against us.
Fortnite butchering us. Loads of things. Some of the servers that we thought were pretty stable have fucked up.
Like the sub growth we wanted and anticipated just hasn't been there. And I nuked the subs with all my when I made a bunch of old live stream
40
public
videos by accident at once, and we lost about 50 subs.
Yep. So,
but
nice one.
You're welcome, guys. Sorry for clogging your newsfeed though. Yeah, things aren't exactly where we want them to be, but looking at it from everything that's been working against us, we've done really, really well to actually combat what has been working against us. And I think it all goes credit to all you guys in this inner community and this inner Discord, popping up in our chat, supporting us long term, and actually helping us be the community we want to be. And the main front of that, again, is the YouTube channel. The YouTube channel is a marketing tool, but it is how me and Uni create this community. It is the main front. It's like the filter of everything. and like the top of it that brings everyone else in. And if you support us on the YouTube channel, if you subscribe to us, like the videos, show up in the stream chat, then that goes such a massive way, okay, to supporting us.
Most of the channels like are size and group size. As soon as they start having like shaky water, the main game we've played on isn't doing that well. You know, I mean, the community's doing well. We've not had a massive growth. Generally, they disappear, quit, or give up. You know what I mean? Everything fades into nothingness. To say we've been consistent, suffered through like pretty bad things,
tough times,
and we've done nothing but technically the community's just grown. The community's got better. The subs aren't great, but the views are actually the same. You know what I mean? Our views are pretty standard, and you know
they have dropped a bit recently. I'm sad to announce.
But you know what I mean? It's nothing disastrous. We're still kind of rocking at a similar thing, and everything's been going really great considering everything.
It's a testament.
Massive shake up to our core game, really.
Sexy.
Yes. Suck these nuts. Yeah. Just gonna serve
So when are we getting the sexy Tkon calendar?
Tkon calendar, me and Dag strip naked in fireman suits is the work in progress. We're trying to get really hench in the meantime.
Yeah, Garkin actually suggested this to me for Tkon merch, which would be a brilliant...
At the end of this year.
Hello, Stefarino. Lovely to see you.
I haven't seen you in years. I thought you were dead as well.
Still in high school. I was dead.
But now you're not. Now you've got a social life again.
And we see that a lot, you know, like, because the community's been going so long. Some of the guys have been with us for like 6 years or whatever.
Yeah. The community's, what, like 8 years strong so far?
Yeah,
is it 8 years?
Exactly.
I think it's 8 years.
Yeah. So when you see guys just pop out of nowhere, you're like, yo, it's been a while. Nice to see you again. And to be fair, like, you can get into Tkon and literally become a legend. Like, you're one of these people, everyone's there like, yo, you know, 2 years ago, this guy did this thing, right? Man, you had to be there. And there's kind of even like a bit of a mythos within the group with, you know, like legends that have left and grow older and disappeared.
Like one of those like scary Roblox myths. So you just come
exactly.
Yeah.
And you know, I mean, there's so much history to the group and stupid times we've been through. And it's like, oh, somebody brings up a name and everyone's there like, oh.
Great memories though.
Yeah, exactly. And it just adds to the community, and there's loads of things going on that. So it's been great. So if you are new to the group, you're joining over stuff, you're in for a real good time, to be fair.
I just wanted to say hi because I have to do my homework now. So
no worries.
No worries. Thanks for popping by. I really appreciate it, man. And I hope to see you around more often as well, because it'd be good to see you in the indie community more. Right.
Good.
All right. See you guys.
Good luck with your homework. So yeah, like honestly, the community's been going 8 years, and you think, oh, a lot of you might be sat there thinking, oh, I'm not really sure if I want to like, you know, get people involved in this community because it just might die overnight. We've been going 8 years. 8 years. Like, since I was what? Like, how old? I don't even know how old I was 8 years ago. How old am I? I was 15. Yeah. Since I was 15. I think probably even longer than that. It's been going. And it's still going strong today. And it's only ever gotten bigger.
Yeah,
bigger.
You know, I mean, when we started, we were like 3 of us, you know, at school, and now we have an international community of people all around the world doing other stuff. And there's loads of people that can't even be here due to time zones and such. You know what I mean? Like, this is only like one portion of the group, really. So in that sort of sense, it's literally kind of mad. So yeah, you know, overall pretty good. Is anything else you want to talk about, Dags?
The one big thing I think is more personal to me, I guess, more than anything, is obviously I'm expecting a baby boy. In December, like start of December, and
a fresh recruit.
Thanks, guys. Fresh recruit. Sorry, yeah, I'm expecting a fresh baby recruit in December, and it does mean though. Yeah, of course, but it does mean unfortunately that I will have to drop off the face of the earth for a little while.
Yeah,
which is kind of like, of course, it's no worries here, and like I know you guys will be fine and everything, but if you don't see me around or whatever for a while, I will be checking the chat, I will be checking the Discord as much as I can, and I will still be around, but I think Uni is going to be heading up a lot of the stuff in the meantime as much as he can, and I'll be chipping in as and when I can.
So now is the time, you know, to give me an hand.
Exactly. Like, think, there's we've lost, well, not lost, but there's people who took a back seat, such as Rabbit, Geo, and Doctor, and then you're going to have me soon as well. So there's so many opportunities to get involved in
Yeah, don't see it as a bad thing. See it as there's loads of things to help out now.
Yeah, because think now, like me and Uni struggled to do everything on our own, and now it's all gonna fall onto Uni again. So
it's all right.
So he's going to have a lot to do.
You know what I mean? I got strong muscles from this carrying. So
exactly. He's going to have to carry the channel for a while. But yeah, that's what I wanted to let you guys know. If I drop off the face of the earth, though, doesn't mean you can't PM me. Doesn't mean I'm not going to be involved. Doesn't mean I'm not going to be here. Because I am going to be.
Dags do know each other IRL. So,
yeah,
you know,
exactly.
It's not like facts like Dags is disappearing. He's still going to be here.
Yeah. So if you guys ever want me or whatever in that period, then just PM me. That's the best way to get in contact. But that could literally happen. Yeah. That could literally happen anytime in the next 2 months.
Yeah.
So.
Exactly.
I can't put a date on it. It'll just be all of a sudden I'm gone, and I'm hoping it's after Fallout's died down a bit more than anything.
There'll be a big post. Yeah. But yeah, it'll be about Christmas.
Fallout before kids.
Dad,
yeah.
Why the fuck my PP hard?
Because you just love Dag so much. That's why.
That's probably why. Yeah.
I mean, who doesn't?
Exactly.
Can you name the baby after me?
How did you guess a name? You're not meant to give it away. Baby Garking.
Gorgima says, "Congrats on the baby, bro. Best thing that ever happened in my life was having my son."
Oh, thank you so much. I am mad unprepared, but it's going to be great. I'm super excited for it. It's just going to be a very tiring time. I'm going to get used to not having sleep. But yeah, I think that's everything we wanted to cover in the meeting today. And
Yeah. Any recommendations? You got anything you guys want to see us play for the rest of the
any recommendations, questions, anything at all? This is your chance to throw them our way.
I have a small little recommendation.
Yeah, one at a time if we can.
As it's Halloween, any more horror games?
Tempting. If I get time on a Saturday, I will love to stream a bit more Outlast. Just get shit out of myself. That game throws me off. I got through Alien Isolation barely, with like some of my underwear left. But
that was funny to watch.
Yeah, I will try to do some more Outlast. Maybe I might even get a chance to do some tomorrow. Depends on the time. I am out for a party.
Nice.
But we'll see. Yeah. Anything else?
Just wanted to give you a warning that streaming WoW with vanilla on YouTube can get you banned.
Yeah, I think it's more for Twitch. On WoW, it's on YouTube. It's pretty alright.
Do you know Esfand?
No, not really. Did he get in trouble for it?
Yeah, he was a streamer on
I think
WoW.
if you're big, I think you're big. You you'll be fine. But I don't really worry too much.
We're a whisper in the wind.
Yeah, I think I mean, we haven't got particularly too long classic anyway, so hopefully.
Fingers crossed, shit doesn't get too bad, and if it does, we just make a new YouTube channel.
Yeah, we'll deal with it.
Just open in someone else's name.
Yeah.
Tkon
2.
I'm sure it'll all be fine, so I won't worry about it too much. I think it's probably the best idea for us to just demonetize all that stuff, just in case. So if it is monetized. But yeah, good heads up though, because I think it'd probably be best to just go ahead.
It is something I looked into, but it doesn't seem like a major issue. It's more for like big YouTubers.
It can actually happen to a lot of games as well, because when you're streaming games, it's actually copyrighted content, so you actually owe loyalties if that company requests them or stipulates it, because they own that copyright. But a lot of companies, that's why you need like a network or something usually if you're a YouTube gamer. But a lot of companies are fine with you just creating content because it's like free advertising for them.
But yeah. It is something we're looking into.
Cool.
Is there anything else?
Any questions that anyone's got? Anything they want to ask? Anything at all? Can be like what colour my hair is or my eyes or whatever. I don't care. Just ask away if you've got. Probably the same as yours.
Next Tkon meet
up. A bright orange, so.
Yeah, that's the same here, man. I've actually got a rainbow effect going on.
Oh shit.
I know. I thought, for pride and everything, I thought I'd better get it all themed up.
It's breast cancer awareness month. You need to dye them pink.
Oh, okay. Oh, good idea. Maybe I might actually respray them then. Okay.
Any serious questions?
What about the next Tkon meetup?
Tkon meetup, Garking. I don't know. We'll work on it. We'll sort it.
I'd love to do another one. It might be after my baby, because I want to do one though. Big time.
Yeah, because I want Dags to be there. He didn't get to the last one.
Yeah, or maybe just organise it quickly soon, or later on in the year when it's a bit warmer. I'd love to do. Sorry, you go ahead, Garking.
I was about to say I'm a qualified doctor.
Are you actually?
I don't believe you.
Oh.
He's like 19. He can't be qualified at 19.
No, people. I don't know. Maybe he was like some kind of genius kid. I was like, wow.
You don't get qualified at 19.
Yeah, I didn't want to judge.
I do have a suggestion for a game if you guys wanted to look into
Sure,
it.
Gigi,
Of
fire
course.
away.
Ultimate Chicken Horse.
That is a very interesting name.
I'm gonna make a note of that. Alternate chicken horse.
I also have a game recommendation.
Yeah, sure. Here's with it.
7 Days to Die.
Oh, I actually own that game. I got it when it was in beta.
Oh, nice.
It's quite a good game. That was actually something I might check out because it's Halloween and stuff.
Yeah, I'd love to play that. With,
Dad,
stream.
Dad, I have an actual question.
Yep.
Yeah.
How big's your dick?
Bigger than you.
Yeah, bigger than you.
Wait.
Literally like 6 foot. It's actually taller than me. I like if I stand up straight, then I often fall over. So I actually have to use it as like a tripod support. It gets pretty.
It's
difficult.
great for. Do you know the actually little known fact is that all the Tkon review is captured on the end of Dags' wang.
My phallus.
Yeah.
We don't actually have a tripod for the camera. It's just.
What a serious meeting.
We've got tools to prop. Anyway, right. If you guys have any other questions, then just hold on a sec. I'm gonna end the stream. Gecko literally just asking in stream chat if he can have night, and the answer is no, Gecko, unfortunately, because you're mad. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching on the catch up on the stream.
Bye.
Say bye, everyone. Bye.
See you, stream.
And shout out to all the generals and such people who couldn't be here. A shout out to Al running Wayrest. Shout out to the Wayrest crew.
Yep.
Hold tight, Shanice.
Yeah. Hold tight, Al. Hold tight, Wayrest.
He's got the pumpy.
Hold tight, General.
My man.
He got the frisbee. Peace. See you later. Mwah.